So how do I sound now? I'm gonna ask before I start talking. Is my voice okay, or is it still doing its crazy thing? Until you answer, hello Lynn. It's good. Right on. Hello Marilyn, Fisherman 506, Jotham. Thank you very much for stopping by. For those of you who are wondering what is going on, why I'm live today, we are kids free for the weekend. We figured we were going to go and finish Christmas shopping. We are supposed to get a snowstorm anytime today, so we figured we'll do that. Yesterday we did that, and you know, stay home today and just go live today and finish wrapping all the Christmas presents. So, how's everyone doing? Are you all done for your Christmas shopping? Are you more last minute like I used to be? I think that it's the first time that I'm actually done before my girlfriend. My parents are done, brother is done, the kids, my nieces are done, my girlfriend's done. Um, Everything is ready for Christmas on my end. Still nice weather here. We had about half an inch of snow. It was just enough to cover the ice. There's It was raining the last couple of days and it turned very cold. So the driveway was just ice. It was tough just getting in the driveway, and like we arrived yesterday and it was the van was going downwards by itself. We had to go back and go a little bit further up the driveway so it would be like the tip of the van in the snowbank almost, so that the snow would hold us there. Uh, David and the kids are out now shopping. Awesome. So, are they shopping for you, and that's why you're not there, or are they just finishing all the regular stuff? Taking a break from cutting firewood. Awesome. And thank you for stopping by. Sideways flurries here. Oh, that's not fun. It's not fun when you have to go out and shovel. If you don't have to shovel, it's not as bad. Hey, John, how are you? Did you get Annie's mailing address to send her the seeds that she won? I don't know if you guys talk to each other or not. Um, so I don't know what you guys have planned for the holidays. All I know is that um, I'm working 5 days, and then Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday I'm off. Usually for us, the biggest day is Christmas Eve. On the 24th, we open all the Christmas presents, spend some family time, and on the 25th, it's mostly just supper and you know kids play with their presents, and yeah, it's family time again, but we never stay as late. Some shopping for me, but I am just enjoying being home alone for the first time in months. That's awesome. I think it's been a very long time since the last time my girlfriend and I were home alone for a weekend, just the two of us. It's good to be together, spend some time together. Just sit down and do nothing, watch TV, or just have a beer together and talk, and that kind of stuff. You're right. You did not. All right. If you need anything from me, just let me know, or you can send them to me, and I can send them to her, or it's up to you, really, what you want to do. So, I know it's early for some of you guys, but it's 1 p.m. for me, so I'm already in a beer. Hello, Raquel. Thank you very much for stopping by Cottonwood Ranch. I know, Lynn, you're going live later tonight. I should be there. Um, I don't know if there's anyone else going live this weekend. I noticed that Dave put a couple of videos. I have to go and watch them. I know Hanny put a video out today as well. I'm going to be watching a little bit of YouTube while we wrap the rest of the Christmas presents. Home alone here, but most likely it'll be Christmas dinner at my uncle's. That's fun. Nobody wants to be alone on Christmas, and sometimes, life makes it harder on some people than others. I can only imagine, the families uh, that are split now with, either the husband or the wife left, or, they have the kids 50-50. And I know personally, I know some people that might be alone on either Christmas Eve or Christmas. The kids will be with their father and they'll be alone at home, waiting for the kids to arrive. And I can't imagine. It's probably the worst feeling ever. Gonna be a PG live, party live too. Awesome. So I have to put my pajama too. I do my live walk tomorrow, but man, all the snow is going to make it hard. Just put some snowshoes on. I saw a little part of one of your walk live you did the other day, and as much as I don't like snow, I mean, you have nice trails around, nice place to walk. Hello, Tracy. Thank you very much for stopping by. It's beer o'clock in Ontario. Awesome. See, it's beer o'clock in New Brunswick as well. So, how about you guys? Is anyone else here other than Tracy on Redbubble? I'm just curious to see if anyone else got the email saying that usually you need to have a threshold of $20 to get some money at the end of the month from Redbubble. And apparently, if you have over $2 in the year, they will give it to you before the end of the year. I don't know if it has anything to do with taxes or just that they don't want to hold money for anyone. Um, no email for Lynn. Yeah, maybe you don't have the $2 yet, or maybe you already have over $20 and you're gonna get the money anyway. Let me check just for a sec. I'm wondering how much I have. Log in. I never remember my passwords. Anyone else like me, like you have passwords for like 2 or 3 different emails, the one at work, the one at home. I have a password for credit cards, for bank account, for the NB Power, the phone bill. So many passwords. Just don't even know how I can keep track of them all. So my total earnings are $10.28. So I should get a check of $10 at any time now. It's not much, but $10 is $10, and I raised the margin that I'm making on my merch a little bit. I think I had it at 2.5% because I didn't want people to pay too much for my stuff. And then I was talking to someone, I think it was Angie from Me and You Acres, told me that, if someone's going to pay $24 for a shirt, they won't mind paying $25. It's just common sense. So you can put the 5% or 10% margin and people will buy if they want to buy. I also intend on taking some time in the winter to make some more designs. Right now, I only have 3. I have my logo. I have Just Squash It and In Squash We Trust. So I'm hoping to do some more designs. I have a bunch of pictures, but you can't really make a t-shirt with pictures. I have like, coffee mugs or mouse pads and stuff like that with my designs, or simply stickers. but it's something I would like to do in the winter. Spend more time on there. If you have over $2 but less than $20 for the year, they pay out in December. I haven't sold anything. Okay. Yeah. I didn't even know you had a merch store. Maybe it's in your description and I just never realized. I will go check it out. It's worse now because of what happened. You changed your password. Yeah. Um, I try to do that too. As soon as I see that someone is attempting to log in somewhere, I change my password. Problem is, you have personal passwords, and I try to have a different one for work, but at some point, I only have so much space in my brain. Um, there's there's one password from one of the websites that we have to go on for work. Um, my password used to be like something not necessarily simple, but simple enough that I would remember. And now they're asking for like 12 characters with one cap letter and one symbol. And I think my password is simply like, this is my password with like question mark or something like that. Or is this my password or something like that. Anyway, it's, and I have everything written down on a big piece of paper right on my computer at work. So anyone that goes in my office can literally sign in everywhere they want. It is what it is. If we don't do that, we will forget and end up having to answer the secret question. It is what it is. If we don't do that, we will forget and end up there.
Hey,
Hey,
I'm here.
what's up?
Oh, snow,
Snowing
heavy.
again?
Oh, well, no. Actually, the sun came out for a little bit, but I plowed yesterday because it was uh, really heavy and wet. And then this morning I had about 2 or 3 inches, but I do the main drag, the seasonal road. I plow that no matter what's on it so that the UPS guys, they're terrified of getting stuck. And
City Girl Homestead, hello, and thank you for stopping by. I don't remember your first name. I have Chris in mind, but I'm not sure.
here we go. Yeah, Redbubble. I'm looking forward. Thor, Darren asked me the other day how I make my t-shirts and stuff, and I just use Canva. I do have the I think it's Pro, but yeah.
I was reading on that on the Canva side, and I guess you're allowed to use the designs you made with Canva for your Redbubble stuff. Although it says that they might, if you would to become too big, they might go after you for a cut on what you're doing. That's what I
Well,
understood anyway. Like, I mean, if we sell like 10 shirts per year, they won't bug us. But if we were to make like millions of dollars a year, then maybe they would come and say, hey, like you're using our software, we want our cut on that or something like
well,
that.
they're
But
getting a cut.
yeah,
They're definitely getting a cut. Because it there's no way it costs $14 to make a t-shirt. But yeah, you do own your designs, which is good. However, there's a lot of theft that goes on. Uh, like is it Shopify or Spreadshirt? Uh, I see they have a thing where you can put a like a watermark on your designs that will show in your shop so that people can't just steal
copy.
your designs. But guys, there is and I'm saying this because it is so fun and easy. Creative Fabrica is always having they'll sell designs and stuff for so long, and then they'll put them up for free, or $1 for 50 designs or something like that. And you take them and you put them in like Affinity Designer or something, and just change them, like change colors or just something to put your own
Touch.
effect on it,
Yeah.
and you're golden. Uh, but you got to be careful. I even did the fine art stuff where I'd get I can't remember the guy's name, uh, but he was awesome with his paintings, his outdoor paintings, and I use them for some of my books and cell phone cases and stuff.
Yeah, with all the attempts, it's funny because even at work, I'm getting spammed, um, and they're trying to scam me as well. I got a phone call the other day telling me, "Hey, you work in the computer department, and we'd like to offer you our services in doing so and so." And I'm like, "How did you even get my information?" Like, because I'm a pharmacy computer technician, and I am not necessarily working with the IT department. I work within the pharmacy, but I am kind of the link between the pharmacy and the computer department. So no matter what happens with the computer stuff, I don't decide. I
Right.
have no say at all. I'm just there to do like the messenger between if we have any issues with the softwares we have. Um, but they call me saying, "Hey, we can offer you this help, and just let us know what kind of setup you have right now." I'm like, "No, I'm not gonna say anything." Like,
No.
and as soon as I gave one of them, like I said, "Okay, here's the phone number of the IT department. It's a 1-800 number, and call them. And if you want to sell anything, they're the ones you have to talk to." They simply hung up on me, so it's like pretty obvious, not trying
Yeah.
to sell anything. What bothers me is they have my email and my work phone number and my name, but they know that I am like a IT technician, but they forgot the pharmacy part in front. Design bundles is great too. They have $1 bundles on the last Wednesday of every month. I get a lot of stuff from my credit card from there.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Uh, and the people say, well, they've been used. That's why they're offering them for free, is because they stopped selling. A bunch of people got them, but that's not a big deal because you can change them. Ecocentric says you can change them a little bit and use them. Now I don't go on Redbubble. In fact, I do searches a lot of times. Like if I'm going to do say I was going to do a homesteading is great t-shirt, I would go on Redbubble and search for homesteading is great. And if I find one or two that's not really the design that I want to make, that's in my mind, I might do one. But if I find like 4 or 5 designs that are close to what I wanted to do, I won't do it. Just
Yeah.
the designs are already out there. The shirt that I wanted to make, what's his name? An American Homestead has got stupid should hurt. I want to make that shirt so bad, but I won't because it's not it's his idea. Now, if I could change it enough, maybe, but I'm not going to worry about it.
And
But
the thing with what Ecocentric is saying, it's true, but if you go and take someone else's design and you change it with your little touch, and something happens and you start making a lot of money on it, then you're gonna get in trouble. As long as you stay low radar, you'll be fine. But if you steal, you know, a logo somewhere, try to modify it, and it can, people could see that it's coming from this specific company, you're going to be in trouble because there's a court coming for sure. Like, I mean, if you make a lot of money, it means a lot of people see it, and you might get in trouble. Like if I took the Nike check mark and did something with it, you can be damn sure that they would come after me.
I have There is a trademark and a copyright website for the United States, and then there's one for the world. And if I'm going like Redbubble turned down, I had a picture of a Honda side by side, but it said Honda on it, and I uploaded it, and they said, "Listen, you have the right to the picture, but Honda will not let us put this up. That's a copyrighted thing, like RMAX, Trevor's RMAX. I can use the word RMAX because I've done the research and it's not trademarked or copyrighted. But if I tried to use Kawasaki or Yamaha or whatever, you have to be careful of that.
Yeah. Emails, phone calls all the time, dozens a day. Wow. It's funny because right now the only thing we're getting at the moment, it's not even scam or spam. It's simply the person that used to own this house before us, which was 13 years ago. Apparently, she didn't pay some bills, and apparently, she never changed her address to whatever business is calling here for her. Um, Recovery agency, they're calling here, trying to talk to her. And as soon as my girlfriend tells them that, she doesn't live here anymore, like we bought the house 13 years ago, well, you should be able to tell us where that person is, and we need to talk to her, and she owes us some money, and blah, blah, blah. We're like, she moved to Montreal. That's 8 hours away from here. I have no idea how to talk to her, how to reach her. Everything was done through lawyers. Like, I didn't get in contact with the woman after she left. Like, what am I supposed to do? Just stop calling here. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. I get them on my cell phone. There is a Michelle and a Kevin that had my cell phone number for my home phone, because I have a cell phone for my home phone, because my cell phone doesn't come in up here. And I get spam for them. It's not even just bill collectors, because I can understand that you're trying to collect a debt, but sending me spam, for
Yeah.
somebody who doesn't own that.
And they're getting more and more clever. That's the thing. Um,
Yeah.
so easy to get caught in something like,
Well,
Lynn felt bad, but I mean,
that
it
was
could
bad.
happen to anyone.
Yeah. Be very careful when they call you. One of the things is they say, "Hi, this is Billy from Billy Bob's Tire. Can you hear me okay?" And then you say yes or okay, and they can actually take and change that recording to say that you gave them permission to access your credit card, or you gave them access to do you gave because you answer. So when they say, "Can you hear me okay?" I say, "I can hear you."
Brimson Gardner, no, it's not Friday. It was supposed to be yesterday, but like I said, snowstorm today. We're supposed to get snow anyway, and we figured we're going to do the Christmas shopping yesterday, so I kind of pushed it a little bit, but it's all good. I change title now. Saturday Midday Live. Tracy cleaning his chimney in a Santa suit on his roof.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. um
That would be a nice video.
that would be, but I don't want to get back up there. Next year I will. I Last year I cleaned it from the bottom and pushed the brush up, and I think that's one reason I had so much stuck in the cap. That cap was full.
Hello, Annie. Thank you very much for stopping by, listening while doing chores. Awesome. I've had people texting me saying, "Who is this?" And I'm like, "Who are you?" And scammers are cloning my phone number. That's funny. Sometimes you get a phone call from your own phone number, and you're like, "What? How is that possible?"
Yeah.
Someone at work was telling me that. I think we were talking about that yesterday or Thursday, and I'm like, "You should never answer if it's your own phone number calling you, because you might be in a scary movie and you might die in 7 days. Who knows?"
Absolutely. Absolutely. That would be horrible.
Yeah, don't forget the thumbs up, and thank you for saying that earlier, Tracy and Annie. I won this here beard balm from Altruistic
Ooh.
Farmstead a while back. I think it was like maybe the beginning of summer or even in the spring, and I didn't use it. I put it aside and kind of forgot about it, and found it back. It smells so good. It has like um, some sort of a coconut smell.
Hmm.
It says cashmere woods, but I don't know how I'm supposed to use it. But I just go like this lightly, put it on my beard, and then I can have the smell wherever I go. It's so much
Well,
fun.
the coconut oil, that's what I was told because I have very hard water, and I also have a dandruff problem. I don't know which it was, but I would be sitting in church in one of my black shirts, and I'd just scratch my beard and have snowflakes all over my chest, and so I asked some friends, and they said, "Yeah, take coconut oil, just get it on your hands and just rub in there, and it works great." Um, the problem is you have to wash it out every day, otherwise it starts smelling weird.
Those caps fill up anyway. My chimney doesn't hold creosote, but the cap filled up.
Yeah, the hotter you burn, the better your chimney will be, but it cools down by time it hits the cap.
Yeah, just use it like a conditioner. Okay.
Yeah.
I just like the smell, just to have it on my face and smell it all the way wherever I go. It's fun.
Yeah. Yes, I do wash my beard every day. Yes. But every once in a while, being on the homestead, being busy, I get up and go right into everything, or just go to bed without, you know, the shower, and the next day it doesn't take it long to start. You get that old coconut oil smell.
Yeah, like for me, dirty or not, like every month, at least once a month, I take a shower.
Yeah.
Just kidding. It's
Who
every 2 months.
who was it? It was Phil Robertson on Duck Dynasty. Says I take a shower religiously every Saturday.
I have no idea. I have no beard. I wish I could take it off sometimes. Like as much as I enjoy having a beard when I go hunting because it's a little bit warmer and all that. To have to shave, like I shave weekly and it's always too long. And to think that when I was a teenager, I couldn't wait to have like more facial hair.
Yeah, not on purpose for long, right? Well, now I'm terrified because it used to be I'd have Wendy here, and she'd tell me, "Okay, honey, you missed your shower yesterday. You need to make sure you take one today." But now I'm terrified of going out in public and somebody, even if they don't say anything,
Yeah,
ooh, he
it stinks.
stinks.
Well, if you come, well, not if, because you're gonna come when you come to the conference. If you smell, I'll let you know.
Thank you, thank you.
You're
Well,
welcome.
Trevor and Matt, they'll come to the house, and I have the two cats, and I'm always asking them, "Okay, guys, do you smell anything funky in the house that I might be missing?" Uh, because I'm terrified of a cat peeing, because you get, when I was running the youth group, you get the odd kid that would, the cats would make a den in his closet, and they'd pee in his closet, and he'd come up to give you a big hug, and which is great, but it smell like urine and cat urine, and I'm terrified because you go nose blind so fast.
Yep. And the thing is, when you're used to smell,
Yeah,
you just won't smell it anymore. It's like someone smokes cigarettes; they
yeah,
won't even notice. But I mean, You can go in an office after someone that smokes has been, even if they haven't smoked in there, and you can
Right.
smell that there's someone that was a smoker in here, right?
Cougars. I don't know about cougars. I don't know. All the girls that look good to me, they're like, you know, I find out they're like 28, 29 years old, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm old enough to be your father. My daughter's 38 years old, man. So it makes it really tough. I'm not even looking right now. If God wants to bring me a woman, she's gonna have to hike out here and say, here I am. I don't
So
even
you
know.
heard him, ladies. If you want him, you have to walk there.
Well, to be fair, you could call me. I'll pick you up at the end of the road.
Oh, suddenly the story is changing.
Yeah, well, all of a sudden it became real. No, I'm
Forgot to change something else here. So, what's happening for you this week, Tracy? Are you pretty much ready for Christmas, or
I've got I gotta go shopping for my grandkids, which they're pretty much easy this year. Um, we need to find you a good Maine lady. Hey, Maine, bald. I'm not picky. Um, no, they all want a snack card, a gift card for the snack shack at the ski resort that's kind of between us that they go to. So I just I just have to get them that, and then the younger ones I'm going to get something else. But
no worries, Annie? If we're still here, well, you're welcome later on. Awesome, easy gift.
yeah, well, they know not to stress Papa too much on it because it's one of those things. They'll just open an envelope and get $50 or something. Because Wendy was the one that used to buy the gifts.
I find the gifts are easy on certain age. Like if the kid is between like 6, 7 to maybe like 12, 13, it's pretty easy to get them something because they know what they want and they can
Yeah,
talk and they can let you know what they want. But my little niece, 4 years old, like she doesn't really understand what I'm asking for. Like, what do you want for Christmas? Well, I want to go to McDonald's, or well,
yeah,
I can bring you to McDonald's if you want, but it's not gonna be Christmas like gift
under the
wrapped under the
tree.
tree. And when they get older, they either don't want anything or don't know what they want because they don't really want to play with toys anymore. They want to, like, our son asked for clothes. What do you get? Like
Yeah,
it's one thing to get a shirt or a pair of pants, but what does he like? Um,
yeah.
what color? What size? What?
Books are my favorite gift. Yes, yeah. Kids need to start reading more. My one of my granddaughters, she's the one that wrote the bright light. I forgot the title of the book, and I sell it. I published it for her, and but she loves to read.
I like to get some crafting stuff. For little younger ones, maybe like coloring books with little markers and stuff like that, or little paintbrush and stuff like that they can't really make big messes.
Yeah,
Um, Play-Doh and stuff like that because they can use their imagination and actually have some fun while learning.
yeah,
But my 12 years old is all about makeup and fake nails and stuff like that, and um, The other one wanted to have stuff for her bedroom. She's only 10, and she wanted us to paint her bedroom for her birthday. We did that, and now she wants to have like a new bed set and new decorations for her walls and stuff like that, um, which is still pretty hard to find for a
Yeah.
girl that age. Um,
Well, yeah. I don't know what my grandkids are into as far as what kind of music they like and what's popular. I mean, you used to be you buy something with the Nike swish on it and it was great. Now you buy a Nike swish, they're like, I want Under Armour,
yeah,
whatever.
that's what I was gonna say. Now it's more Under Armour. My the oldest one is the toughest one to get, but at the same time, she's 18. She's working. She bought her own car. Um, she's going to college next September. Um,
Nice.
she she said she doesn't really mind what she gets. So we figure we could always just get her like gift cards for gas and clothes or something like that. But she gave us a few ideas. She's really deep into music. She wants to have some musical instruments and stuff like that. Um, was it 6 years ago? I think she was in grade 8. So yeah, she graduated last year. So she wanted to have a drum set,
Oh, cool.
and we started talking about it. And like my girlfriend was like, "Well, she's gonna make a lot of noise." And I'm like, "Well, we can make rules that she can't play like Saturday morning at 7, and she can't play after 7 p.m. And and we bought her the drum set, and she's been playing, and she really loves music. She then bought herself a little guitar and a little ukulele, and the next year we bought her a little piano, and she's
Nice.
playing music and singing, and she's on TikTok. She doesn't want to be on YouTube yet. I'm trying to get her on YouTube. I wish she would just go and sing a full song. Um, but she likes to do little bits and pieces. And I have one video actually that I made for a competition a while back. She's singing and playing the ukulele, and it's pretty cool. Like I think she sings great, and we have a family of musicians. Really, I used to sing when I was younger, not so much anymore. But on uh, on my family side, there's a lot of people that play guitar and sing, and they'll go out in bars and play. And on my girlfriend's side, it's even more. Pretty much all her family are musicians. They have bands, and they play all kind of musical instruments. Even the father-in-law plays guitar and a bunch of like saxophone and stuff like that. Um, it's really in their blood, I guess. And Christmas Christmas show for school is coming, and I hope the kids are not listening. I didn't tell them yet, but I'm taking the morning off work to be able to go see them. I heard that my son is going to sing a solo in the show, and it's the first time I hear him sing, so it's going to be pretty awesome. Yeah, that's why God invented gift card, event covers, decorations. Yeah, and even my 14-year-old, he wanted clothes, and he wanted to have some Montreal Canadiens decorations for
Mhm.
his bedroom. Um, it's tough to find. At Walmart, there was no posters. There really isn't much stuff in the stores. I used to be a big collector. I give a lot of stuff away, having kids needing space and stuff like that.
Mhm.
But I still have a few things that I could give him. I just don't want to give it to him for Christmas because it would feel cheap to give him something I already have here in a box somewhere.
Yeah.
And if you will have cash, you buy what you want, buddy. Yeah, either that or like prepaid credit card or something like that. It's all good. I mean, we do that sometimes. We do that on a birthday, on the niece's birthday. Buy the electronic drum set and headphones. Yeah, we thought about that. It was way too expensive at the time. We bought a set second-handed, and she doesn't play much lately. She's more on the guitar, ukulele, and the piano, which doesn't make any noise, basically. Um, I'm guessing she's probably playing the drums when we're not here. So I haven't heard her play in I don't know how long. So our son did drums for a little bit. He had an electronic drum set that he could wear headphones with. Yeah, I've seen that. I just don't know how that would sound if you want to play with a bunch of people and just have some fun, jam or whatever. Uh, I used to have a drum set as well. I knew about maybe like 4 or 5 different rhythms. That's it. But sometimes it was just fun to get on there and try different things, and someone would go and
Yeah.
play the guitar on top of it and just have some fun and create whatever happens, and
Yeah.
some fun.
Well, there's only, I think, 6 basic drum rhythms, but then you can mix it up with the snare, the different toned drums and stuff. It's
Yeah, that's awesome. I wish the kids had stuck with instrument. Though Grace loves to sing. Awesome. I think I heard her sing the other day, if I'm not mistaken, on one of your short videos, or maybe when you were talking to us at some point. I have in mind, in my memory, that I heard her sing at some point. Got my kids their own Milwaukee tools, so I can. That's a good thing to do.
yeah.
Get them, when they borrow something from you, you can just go and buy them the same thing, and then they'll give your stuff back. My 9-year-old son, he's not really into it as much now, but he used to be big time into like real tools. He was 4, 5, 6 years old, and for Christmas he wanted to have some real tools. He didn't want to have the toys; he wanted to have the real stuff.
Yeah.
We get him to fix like the broken chairs and stuff like that. This screw needs to be pushed a little bit deeper. Take your stuff, your tools, and go and do that. And would go and do it, and was proud, and it was fun.
I'm going to go ahead and hop down real quick. I got to grab something to eat, but I'll be in the chat and listening.
Perfect. Thank you for stopping in.
Oh, not a problem.
Probably her singing. She's always singing, even in her sleep. um, that's fun. I'll just put you out for a second, and when you come back, I'll put you back up, Tracy. I used to sing a lot in like karaoke and in bars and stuff like that, um, talent shows, and the last time I sang in front of a bunch of people, like big bunch of people, was when I was in college back in 2009. You had to do auditions. They didn't want just anyone to go and sing, and they were just taking 12 people. I think it was around 25 trying out, and I was picked. So I sang 2 songs, French songs, and then we had to do like the last song was done by everyone together, and it was the team song for was it the Voice in French, the French version of the Voice, or Star Academy, or maybe Canada's Got Talent or something like that. It was a song that every one of us had to sing like a little piece, and then the end was just all of us together. I have it somewhere on a CD, and I should try to find it and put it on, see what it does. It'd be fun. Hello, Melissa. Thank you very much for stopping by. Did you get the email from Redbubble? I um, sent you the shirt that you won. It's been a week. You probably have it by now, or it must be close. Um, should have been shipped. This summer, I was in my cousin's place. I don't know what they were celebrating. I think it was my uncle's and aunt's wedding anniversary. I don't remember how long it was, maybe 30 years or maybe more or less. I don't know. But anyway, they are deep into music, like even more than us here. And they have those big speakers and all the karaoke stuff, and they started singing, and my cousin's son is even deeper into music than my daughter, and he did a show. He put on a show that night with my daughter and with my cousin and with one of their friends from school, and I think you could see some bits and pieces in the member section, and was also live for a while. They were singing. It sounds better when you're there than what it does on YouTube, really. But then after a while, some of the people left, and we were there alone. And I was drunk, and I started singing, and my cousin looked at me. He's like, "Wow, you reached some notes that I didn't even know you had in you." I'm like, "Yeah, you probably drunk too." Yes, I did. Said delivered this week. Thank you. Awesome. You're welcome. You won fair and square, and I just hope you enjoy it. And I'm pretty sure you're gonna wear it, so I'm not worried about that. Um, so yeah, it's music has always been in the family. I did one song also for karaoke challenge for Shed Wars. Um, I keep telling myself that I should do one more song. I should do something else again. I'm just I don't know what song I would sing because honestly I haven't really touched my guitar in so long. We had our staff party a few weeks 2 weeks ago, and I sang a song, and I don't remember how I was even able to play the guitar because I'm trying to think the notes now, and I can't even think about the notes. So I know that drunk, I couldn't have the right notes. I didn't play the right music. That's for sure. But I feel like I should get back to it, get the guitar out, and just go and practice again. Have some fun with it, and just we used to be able to go out in a party somewhere around a fire and just play music until 3 o'clock in the morning. People would sing along and have some fun. And I don't need to be a superstar, celebrity, making millions of dollars with my albums and stuff like that. If I can just, have some fun, it's all really matters. I probably even have a few songs um, that I wrote. Um, let's see if I can find it. I just for fun. I'm just curious to see if I have it somewhere. Here I stand alone, always since you're gone, like a soldier, couldn't be a warrior. Oh God, that's a long time ago. we we created that song, a buddy of mine and me, um, about 17, 18 years ago. It's called Here I Stand Alone. That might be the one that I would actually try on the guitar and put up at some point. Uh, there's no way that I can get um, flagged for by YouTube for having someone else's song because it's actually my song. So yeah, it was fun. In college, we had a small band. We never accomplished anything. We never did anything, but we had like maybe 3 or 4 practices, and then we figured, we have a party. Let's just bring the stuff and have some fun. And we played music and created a few songs even during that night. And I don't know, people were having fun, and it's all that really matters. Is there anyone else in here that knows about music, that plays music? I told my girlfriend it'd be nice if my daughter would start putting some songs that she would play the music herself and sing on YouTube, and like even if she just puts like one song per week, she could start recording them. Maybe like have 4 or 5 songs in advance, then put them put them out once a week, and after a while, she's gonna get more subscribers, more watch time. She could do a few like live shows and just sing with her ukulele and her guitar, and you know, she would probably be monetized by the end of the first year. I play guitar and sing, but haven't picked my guitar in a long time. Same with me. Now, singing is a big word. I don't know if I can sing, but yeah, I enjoy it. Um, that's pretty much all I play, though. Like, I know the chords, but I don't do much picking. Like, I'll play just the strumming, but oldest daughter tried once for voice. She has a great voice. Awesome. You should get her to sing in one of your video. It'd be nice to hear. Um, she didn't make the show. Jack plays the banjo. Yeah, Jack from Ren's Homestead. I think he has a few guitars as well. Um, is it Bridget? I think Bridget from Thorhaven Farm might have a guitar as well. I'm not 100% sure, but I think she does. Um, yeah. Speak of the devil. Yeah, we had to talk about it, and now he's here. But we didn't say anything bad yet. We were just talking about music, and someone, yeah, you can see it right there. Play banjo, and you play guitar as well. I've never heard you sing. I'm guessing you probably do. It'd be nice if we could, you know, at the conference maybe bring a few guitars and have some fun. I wanted to ask something about that. Darren's not here. For the ones in the chat here that Darren spoke to about the video he wants to make, did any of you do it yet? I should have told her she wasn't ready yet. Um, yeah, uh, sometimes it's just a matter of like they can hear that the voice is not 100% mature, and they know that it's coming and it's not quite there yet. And sometimes like there was just a local event here. I think it was called like the Restigo Star or something like that, where they would do like the voice, but it was more like a local thing. And my daughter was not picked, but when they turn around, the first thing they did was like, "Wow, you're young. Like we knew you were young, but we didn't expect you to be that young." And she looks younger than her age. I don't think she was that young, but she did sound young, and that's what they told her. We could feel in your voice that you were very young, and we know that you can be back next year and win this thing. It's just that you know we needed to have a winner for this year, and we know you're not going to win yet because you're not quite there. It's not exactly what they said, but it's kind of what it meant. That's what I understood anyway. My son trying to learn guitar. It's not hard, but it's not easy at the same time. If someone really wants to learn the basics, you can just go online and learn a few chords, and then you'll be able to play a few notes, a few songs. There are a few songs out there that are basically just like 3 chords. Um, Now, it's not for everyone to be able to sing and play the guitar at the same time. Some people can sing, some people can play the guitar, but when you put two of them together, their brain just won't do like the match, the right time, and all that stuff. I am not good with the guitar. I am not a good singer, in my opinion, but I can do both at the same time. I can be bad at both at the same time. I need to do that. I forgot all about it. Yeah, same for me. really, at some point, we should just go and do like this big meetup like we did in the beginning of the summer, and just have some fun. I haven't gotten it yet. I don't know if we will. Not sure when Darren wants to have it done by. Yeah, he didn't really say. The kids want to get involved in that thing as well, in that video as well. Be careful what you wish for. If you ask me to play the banjo, go ahead, make a video. What's the worst that can happen? We may laugh or enjoy it. Those are the two options. Learn to play banjo on the porch is on my bucket list in my retirement. See, if we go to the conference this year, maybe Jack will be there with his banjo, and maybe he can teach you. Well, they did try out on video, and I don't think it sounds right. Okay. Yes. Well, sometimes with a microphone and the surroundings, it doesn't sound quite the same as if you're right there in the same room as the singing person. I have to have the chords in front of me to play and know what the song sounds like. Yeah, I would be like that if I don't really know the song well. But after I play the song a few times, I usually tend to remember, which is kind of weird because I was just talking earlier about how difficult it is to remember a password of like 10 characters, and then I can learn a whole song in about a week with the chords and the lyrics. Not that it's good, but I can learn it. My understanding is the worst disasters make the best videos anyway. Yeah. Um, I don't know. I hurt myself pretty bad last winter, and I didn't get the views that I was hoping for. um, but it happens. Whenever there's a real accident, something different going on, I guess. Um, yeah, one of the things on my bucket list would be to play the piano. Um, I hear songs sometimes. I think it was Hollaby Homestead Robin played some music on the piano, Christmas music on the piano, and it was just like so peaceful. Um, I don't know. There's something about music that brings us together, I guess. Either to just relax. It's funny because music can get you mad, can get you happy, it can get you sad, it can get you hyper, it can get you calm. Um, it's weird. Um, I don't know. There's something about music. I found some old videos I may try to re-release. Yeah, even if it's only in like short video, sometimes it can help push the first one out. Or um, I raised the piano for 2 years, but then I got cancer and we had to stop the lessons for a while, and it was hard for her to get back into it. And like my daughter Alexa, the oldest one, she doesn't take classes. I don't know if she goes on the internet and find the notes or whatever, but she can listen to the music and be like, okay, this is how you play it, and just go. And like, I have a video of my son that I found the other day. I think it was just like 2 or 3 years old, with his little mini piano, and it was playing din, din, dun, 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 dun. And you could do like the notes because my daughter could just hear the song, play it, and then teach it. I thought it was pretty cool. I have to go. I have so much to do before my life tonight. Have a great weekend, everyone. What time is it again, Lynn? 7 Eastern, if I'm not mistaken. Should be there. Thank you for stopping by. Rock and roll, rock and roll. The guy that was playing the guitar in the band I was in back in the days uh, was the kind of guy that liked punk music or heavy metal. So the music we were doing was a little bit out of my um, what's the word? It was not necessarily something that I am good at or that I necessarily liked. I would usually write the words, write the lyrics, and then it would just go and read it and get the feelings out of it, and just go and create the music for a song. So that was how we were doing it. Um, we used to play Serial Joe, the song "Mistake," for those of you who know that song, and Eve Six, the song called "Promise." Those were kind of songs that we were playing back then. Um, but anyway, that's so long ago. I don't even think I could play that anymore. 7 Eastern time. All right, people, you heard it. 7 o'clock Eastern time. In 6 hours from now, Lynn from Bucket List Homestead is going live. I think she's going live with one of her friends, Tanya. She's doing something for Christmas. I'm trying to remember if I saw it correctly. I think I saw the thumbnail pass by. Anyway, it should be fun. It's always fun. So if you have nothing to do tonight, and even if you have something to do tonight, you can stop by and say hi. Um, I love to sing, but shouldn't. Well, it's not for you to decide. um, I don't think there's anything wrong with singing. Some people sing in the shower. I hear my girlfriend sing sometimes, or she'll just be like, like when just whispering. And I told her, like, you have a nice voice, just sing already. And she doesn't want to because she's shy, but she doesn't understand that she does have a nice voice. I think that the kids are getting that from her, not from me. Pajama party, I think that would make sense. Other people let you know. It's happened to me a few times too. Um, you're just in your own bubble and just singing, and someone will come and say, "Hey, if you're singing for me, you can stop now." What I lack in talent, I make up for in volume. um, I think the biggest crowd I sang in front was about more than 1,000 people. It was for the 100th year of our village, 100th year anniversary of our village back in 1996 or 95. I think I was like 12 years old. And I remember being so stressed out. Well, it's always the case. It's like a good stress. When I'm stressed, I need to go pee, and I pee a lot. Um, and I went to see the guy. I'm like, okay, I'd like to sing a song. And he's like, okay, what do you want to sing? And I tell him the song name, and he's like, okay, sure, come in a few minutes. We'll call your name. And so I went on the stage and started singing, and then they didn't expect me to do the whole song for some reason, but I sang the whole thing, and everyone was just like, "Wow, okay, you sing good." But I was just a kid back then. The song can the voice can change when you grow up, and what sounds cute when you're young doesn't necessarily sound cute when you get older. My kids sing screaming songs, some Metallica and System of a Down and stuff like that. There, yeah. I have to go by feet. I'll let you play. All right, see you later, Marilyn. Hello, Gather Together Homestead, Glenn and Jess. Thank you very much for stopping by. It's pretty awesome. Do you guys play any music at all? That's kind of what we're talking about right now, Ken, on the subject. Um, I remember when in school back in my day, we learned to play the xylophone, or I don't know how you pronounce it, but like ding, 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 ding. The flute, play flute. That's pretty much it. We had the teacher playing the piano and having us sing. Now they literally have bands in class. Uh, they teach the kids to play guitar. They teach the kids to play drums. They teach the kids to play the piano. they teach them how to sing, not just they don't just send songs and be like, okay, let's all sing that together and blah blah blah, and you just go and no, like now they teach them how to properly sing with their belly instead of their lungs, and like to get their voice out. And I wish we had that back in the days. The music class would have been so much fun. And I'm not blaming the teacher. It's probably not his fault. That's probably what the class was back then. But it would have been a lot more fun. We had like music class like 3 or 4 times a week, if not more, only to go there and play the flute and sing a few like kids song. Um, no, just what they sing are very loud. Okay, they sing all kind of songs, but they just scream when they sing. Um, I don't know. There's something comforting in someone playing acoustic guitar and singing just small, like relaxing songs. Um, every time you go out somewhere, someone takes a guitar out, you know that you're going to have a good time. Even if the person doesn't know how to play, or even if the person's not good. Not that it's ever happened. Usually people don't sing in public if they know that they really, really should not. But it's always fun. Um, we had our staff party, we had a band there, and the band was paid to play until midnight. And people were still there drinking, having fun after midnight. And they started like picking up their stuff, putting their stuff in their truck, but they kept the guitars out and they just started like playing acoustic guitar and singing and playing a few songs, and it was just as fun. People sat around them just to listen to them. Um, I told my cousin the other day, like we need to start playing music again. We need to be able to go out and have some fun with the kids that start singing and play all kind of music. Instead of having karaoke, we should be able to go and do the music ourselves and have some fun with them. Um, if we have family that likes to party, we should be able to play the music. Yeah, I'd like to think so anyway. That music has a way of bringing people together, and at family get-togethers, Trevor and I will pull out our guitars and sing. Yeah. Um, I have an uncle, like I said, that used to play guitar. He probably still does. And his son, my cousin, would go out in bars and play. He passed away from a heart attack about, was it during the pandemic or before? It hasn't been too long ago anyway, like no more than 3 years. Um, but I remember him at one of the graduation party bringing the guitar, and he started playing and I started singing, and he went to my mom and he told my mom, like, you need to buy him a guitar because he needs to learn. And I was very, very young, and I got a guitar back then. And I don't know if you remember me talking about the fights I picked up with my brothers when I was younger, but long story short, the guitar hit someone in front of the legs and the guitar broke. Uh, that was us being kids, but it's not worse than breaking a hockey stick in front of their legs, which is something that we never do, right, as kids. But I ended up having another guitar. I have a electric guitar that I don't use much. I don't know. I just like the sound of an acoustic guitar. Um, yeah, I guess I should start playing again. Record a few songs, put it out there. People don't like it, they can just give me a thumbs down or just not watch. Um, I have 16 people watching, 16 thumbs up, which is awesome. I think it's the first time that I have the same numbers. All right. Enough talks about the music. What's happening this week for you guys? Anyone having parties this weekend, or is everything just happening next weekend? Um, I know we will have a party. Well, I don't know if we can call that a party, but family time on the 24th with my mom and my dad, my brother and sister in law, and the kids. Last year, my sister in law's kids were going with their father on the 24th, so we couldn't have them for too long. But this year, we have them for the whole night. So it's going to be a little bit more family time than it was last year. Although my mom is working the next morning, she's working on the 25th. Um, so, we won't be partying until 4 in the morning like we used to back in the days. But probably usually around midnight. She's working for 6:30. She told us like it's the first day she's working, so she can rest the next day. For first day, it's not that bad. Then on the 25th, we go over my girlfriend's parents, my parents in law, have supper there. Probably gonna open the Christmas presents there as well, and spend some time with them. Um, and then we have something usually on the 31st. Um, we have supper together. Um, Usually, what we do is we watch the World Juniors hockey game. There's always a game Canada plays against someone, and we watch the game, and then we watch the Bye Bye. For those of you who know what it is, it's a Quebec comedy show that kind of laugh about everything that happened in the year. Um, and if we don't watch that, well, after New Year's, we just go back home. And that's pretty much all we do. We don't have anything else. A bunch of Scrooges. I didn't have my annual Christmas party because Dexter is too much of a maniac and several people are scared of dogs and there's nowhere to put him. Yeah, my parents bought a German Shepherd. You can see him in my introduction video. The It was done like 2 years ago when he was just a puppy, but now he's getting older, and I don't really like being around him. He's not a bad dog. If the dog doesn't jump, I'm fine. But it's just as soon as the dog starts jumping, if I can hear the teeth next to my ears, like I've seen my son get bit in the face by a dog. My brother almost lost an arm to a dog. Um, I mean, I'm not gonna deny it. I don't like dogs. So to have a big German Shepherd to come over and jump in my face, and you know, I can hear the teeth doing that next to my ears. It's not something I like. So my mom usually puts the dog in the basement, where he has water and all that kind of stuff. And every once in a while, they'll put the dog out, but they can't really have the dog next to the kids. Um, Still too young and don't trust him enough for that. He should calm down by next year. Yeah, that's the thing about putting up YouTube videos. There's probably worse already up there, and there's probably some more people who will like it. Yeah, you just have to think about the first. Was it America's Got Talent? The first one ever with William Hung. Um, when he started singing a song from Ricky Martin, I think it was, or yeah, She Bangs. And the way he was singing, um, he got pretty popular, but not because of his talent, but because people were laughing at him. No family here except hubbies, aunt and uncles. So sometimes we go there for something, but not always. Okay. Um, we used to have the big parties with the whole family on my mother's side, grandmother, grandfather, the aunts and uncles and cousins. But things change when we get older, and people, the cousins, and they started getting married and have kids, and they have parties with their spouse's family and stuff like that. So we are laying vinyl today. Okay, well, it needs to get done. Hope it's not too cold and not too snowy. Christmas Eve, I'm going to my daughter's for Christmas with them. Awesome. That's fun. It's it's probably I forgot what I was going to say. it's never the same from a year to another, but you always have those little traditions. This week I have extra kids. We're doing homemade gifts, drinking popcorn, making ornaments. Awesome. That's fun to have the kids and do decorations and stuff like that with them. No talent but guts. Yeah, it was funny not to laugh at the guy, but um, hey, Selge, thank you for stopping by. Dogs, all about dogs here. So I had to talk about dogs to get you to speak. Yeah, Selge will bring the dogs at on his property when I'm there, and I don't mind. Um, Mike and Angie have a few dogs, and I was kind of a little bit worried when I was heading there. But if the dogs don't jump, I'm fine. If I go somewhere and the dog is on the balcony waiting for me at the entrance, there's a chance I might not get out of my car. If the person inside sees me and says, "Okay, you can come," and you open the door, talk to the dog, I can see the dog is calm, I'll be all right. Like I don't mind that part. It's just if I don't know a dog, I tend not to go too close. Hello, Marshall. Thank you very much for stopping by. I hope you guys are having an amazing weekend. I was supposed to go live last night, but I was spending time with my girlfriend instead since we have no kids. Um, Figure we were going to do the shopping yesterday and spend some time today to wrap everything up and get everything ready for this weekend. Don't think you'll be scared of Dex. No, Dex is cute. I love him. Whenever I see him in your videos, he jumps but only reaches your knees. Yeah, no, like I mean those young dogs. Like I keep telling myself that even if Chihuahua, I guess they're the dogs that bite the most. But if a Chihuahua bites you in the leg, I doubt that it will rip your leg off. And you give him a kick, and it's done. But like German Shepherd or a boxer or pit bull or a dog like that, if they bite you, they can literally kill you. So I don't know. I've seen my brother get bit, and it was a German Shepherd actually, and well, it was a cop dog, and he just had time to put his arm like this, and the dog bit him like this, and like he had big dog mark on his arm and on his chest. That was the first scare I had with dogs. And then my son was only 4 or 5 years old, and the dog was playing around. There was a bunch of kids everywhere. The dog was being nice, and suddenly, out of nowhere, my son came next to me. He was laying on me like he was getting tired, and the dog came in front of us, and suddenly the dog just turned around and jumped two front legs on his chest and bit him right next to the eye. Um, it didn't get infected. It didn't like it was close to the eye, but it was like he could where he would have had a piercing if he had one. Um, but since then, like I always told myself, if I have a kid that gets bit by a dog, the dog will not make it after. The guy came to me after like showing me all the proofs of vaccines. Like he felt bad and he had kids and they didn't want to lose their dog, and I'm like, I'm not gonna tell you what to do, but just don't bring your dog in public anymore if the dog can't handle it. Like I don't want to see your dog next to my kid again because I won't allow it. So my son is kind of traumatized by dogs now, and kind of understand him because I kind of feel the same way. I'm not traumatized, but I just won't trust dogs next to my kids. But it's like anything else. There are good dogs, there are bad dogs, there are good people, there's bad people. Um, just I don't know. I guess um, you never know until it's too late. So so Selge, if you're still there, what are you up to? Haven't seen you in I don't know how long. I need to bring you on one of my live streams at some point. So I'm wondering if my girlfriend is done wrapping the Christmas gifts or not. Um, I'm still everything I had to get done is done. Um, there's only one thing I need to do. We're kind of making a small gift exchange with the kids, and they, it turns out that I had to pay for some of those, but it's just for fun, right? Um, I brought the two girls with me the other day, and I'm like, okay, well, if you see something that you want to buy and you don't want me to know what it is, um, just go ahead, put it in a bag. When we get to the cash, I will tell the girl what's going on, that it's a Christmas gift that you don't want me to see. I will give the credit card and pay whatever it is, and just like don't spend like crazy. And turns out one of them paid like $17, and the other one paid like $22. So it's all good. That's probably the first presents we're gonna open up on Saturday afternoon. Um, a lot of people prefer to open the Christmas presents on Christmas morning. Thing is, since we stay out late on the 24th, on the Christmas morning, I like to sleep. And if the kids still have Christmas presents to open, they will be bugging us to get up around 6, and then we won't have enough sleep. And yeah, so we try to open them on the 24th. The kids are sleeping. The kids are sleeping. The oldest one is working, and she should be home around 3:30. Usually, if it's during the week, the 24th is not a holiday, so I work. Sorry. So by the time I get home, that's what we're going to do on Saturday. My daughter's going to get home, um, get ready. She's going to change and take a shower and whatever. The plan is to start around 4 o'clock or before if we can, to open at least the exchange gift. And then we have a supper at my mom's and open some more gifts thereafter. And by doing this on the 25th in the morning, if the kids get up, they can play with their stuff, or clean their room or whatever they want to do. They don't have to wake us up. So that's why we do it that way. Done work Friday fixing the inside of the house. So you're fixing the inside of the house now, or you were done on Friday? Um, cool. I'm pretty sure if we wanted to, we could still go to the barn, although we don't have any more animals there. But the snow kind of melted a lot, and I'm guessing you can probably make it down there. I know, Rochelle, Rochelle. I know they won't clean their room, but I mean, more like putting stuff away. If they had a few pajamas or makeup, they'll probably want to put everything together and put everything on their dresser and stuff like that, more than cleaning, because they don't really clean. Um, if they do, it means that we're there helping them, or I should say, my girlfriend is there helping them. Yeah, no, they're not really cleaning. Um, yeah. uh, so yeah, it was it was a nice week. Um, can't really complain. Um, there isn't much going on at this time because working at the hospital, all the projects, all the things that are usually moving fast are kind of slowing down. Surgeons go on vacation, um, so the surgical floors are not open. Well, they are, but there's not as much surgeries. There's only like the emergencies and stuff like that. Um, so it's not as busy as it is, or it's not as busy as it will be after January 1st. I know there's a lot of projects coming, and that should make it a little bit more interesting for me, because let's just say that lately, it kind of got boring, um, doing the same routine over and over again. But you know, projects should make it more fun. I know that there's also the next season of Shed Wars. It's going to happen at some time in March. I don't know if Jotham is still here from Ecocentric. You should know more than me. Robert's not here either. John was here, but he's not anymore. I haven't seen him speak in a while, but all good. Yeah, maybe early March. If there's anyone in the chat that intended on being in Shed Wars this year, we should be hearing about that soon. I think sometime in early February, we have to do like our entry video. I want to be in it again. Um, I did well this year. I don't know if I'm going to do as well next year, but I am already about 80 pounds ahead of what I was last year because since you're in Shed Wars, this year, whatever you bring in from the end of Shed Wars 2022 until the beginning of 2023, what you do in between counts. So I have a deer, and I have a few eggs, and I have a few grouse, and a few things like that. So I'm already 80 pounds ahead. Have a great weekend. Gotta go make lunch. Awesome. Thank you very much for stopping by, Rochelle. Very, very much appreciated. And I should see you in your next live stream or in one of your videos. I haven't posted much video lately. I don't know why. Just not motivated, I guess. Like I was telling Annie from Back to Basics Homestead, she did a live stream the last 2 weeks talking about motivation, and I was there on her live streams talking about it as though I knew uh, what I needed to do. But I know I want to make a video, like I said earlier, of me playing guitar on another song. I also know I have, I had a few mail calls to do. I did them in one of my live streams. I also want to make a few videos about what's going on at this time of year. Um, it's just not happening for some reason. Um, I also have a video half filmed about the homemade salsa I made, but I kind of forgot the introduction and I kind of forgot the old conclusion. So all I have is the middle. Maybe there's something I can do with that video, but I'm not really showing anything. I'm just literally telling naming the ingredients and saying what needs to be done. So I don't know. I have to start. It might go after Christmas. I guess I can see this as a little break. But yeah, I should have some more stuff coming in the next few days. A few mail calls as well. Um, I checked again. I don't know if Jesse and Lisa are here. I said the other day that I received whatever I won on their live stream. I think it was their 1,000 subscriber giveaway. I also won some candles that I didn't get yet, so they could be on their way, or if not, it's not a big deal. But I got some stickers, and I don't know if you can see. I know the light is different. My computer light is broken. Let me see if I shut down this light. If you can see better, it might be too dark. You can see a little bit. A bunch of stickers I have. Uh, right here, I have Grow Food from Lynn and Bucket List Homestead. Um, I have. Okay, I have to go the other way. This one here is the Idaho map from Melissa. Little House in the Big Woods. I have a few ones from. Is it Bad Dog? Um, I have a few ones from him, and I have one up there, altruistic farmstead. So yeah, I had a bunch of old stuff there, like the computer and the printer, scanner, and all that kind of stuff. Everything is down there now. You don't see it as much. It doesn't look as bad. What I'm gonna do here is either put my my cans, or maybe put like a few grow lights and plant a few things here. The only thing I'm afraid of is if I put something here, I might forget to put the lights off or even forget to put the lights on. Right now, they're in my bedroom, so we know in the morning when I leave for work, I put them on. When I get back home, I turn them off, so I know I don't forget them. But I'm gonna put my stickers there on the wall. After a while, hopefully, I'll have a bunch of them. Um, I don't know. It's gonna look nice at some point. I will eventually get a new light, and I'll be able to close this one, and you'll be able to see a little bit better. So yeah, I told a few people that I made a few changes in here. Didn't really change much except putting the old computer down there. Uh, but it looks a little bit cleaner, I guess. I don't know. Like I should even put a door here. It'd be better than this. It would look better than this. Turn the camera a little bit. Yeah. Right now it's just a big blanket because I want to keep the little bit of heat I have in here, and yeah. But I should probably put a door at some point. But my goal was, I don't know if you can see. Let me see if I can turn the camera a little bit. Here, there's like a frame for a door already, and on the other side of this door is my bedroom. So maybe I should just make a wall here, close this up, open it up there, and put a door there. So that way I could um, have an access to my bedroom. But I just need to be able to close the door because sometimes on Friday nights I do my live streams. I end up late, and my girlfriend wants to sleep, and if I'm too loud, she can't. Or even sometimes I'm a guest on some other people's live stream, and if she wants to go to bed, she can't. But there's only like little like quarter-inch sheetrock in between two rooms. So yeah. All right. Well, I've been on for an hour and a half. I'm sure people have more things to do. So I will let you go. And thank you all for being here. It's been nice. I will see you guys later. And don't forget, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, Lynn from Bucket List Homestead is having a pajama party live stream. And hopefully I'll see you there. Let me put on some Christmas music to finish this up. And take care. And I will be here next Friday.